Okay. Know what I got lost in last night at 7:40? Brandon Woodruff, Blake Snell. Start to finish was dialed in. And Max, who's subbing in for Eric Nays right here, gives me some great notes. Corbin Burns, fastball Freddie Peralta, and Brandon Woodruff. You can make an argument that all three of them could fight for the Cy Young Award and maybe pick up some votes. But the focus and the singular focus was on Brandon Woodruff last night. He was awesome. The ability to dominate with his fastball and breaking ball and kind of drive it down your throat. I wrote notes down as I'm watching these games. Aggressive arsenal. It's like he's throwing a kettlebell with teeth or throwing a chainsaw fastball. So let's dive in. I want to take you through a couple of at-bats where there's not much you're going to be able to do. Oh, a little added front end right there. So let me take you and set the tone right here. We're in the top of the second. He's going 96 miles an hour. And pause this real quick. Because when you throw as hard as this guy and you got the late life on it and kind of the heavy baseball, and what I mean by that, some guys present 96 miles an hour and it's kind of light through the zone. Other guys, like Brandon Woodruff, I think of guys like Kevin Millwood, thinking back in time, their fastball was heavy. It kind of thumped the catcher's glove at a little different sound and a little different feel than some other guys. And that's how I feel. When he's running 96, he doesn't have to be fine with it. So run it right here. 97 fouled off. We're going breaking ball away. And then we don't get the call. We get to Brian O'Nora shimmy shake on the left shoulder, but he doesn't give it to you. Rack that back. And then we throw the two-seamer in, and it's jam sandwich to Will Myers right here. And it's a little arm side run, 97 miles an hour. Next guy up, next victim, Austin Nola. He gets in the box. We're going same sequence. 97 away, 97 away. You're late. Now I know you're late on away, so you're going to be late on in. I'm going to expand the zone. What a great pitch. Rack that back. So we talk about moving the plate, talk about left-handers. Lester, Wade Miley, Rodon moving the plate. You want to see a right-hander move the plate? Look at this pitch right here. That's a strike in Austin Nola's mind for a long time, and it's a great take. But what does that do? Anything close to that situation, again, he's swinging. And it's jam sandwich again. Nice play by Willie Adames to come get it. Now let's roll forward to the top of the sixth after this at-bat with Tommy Pham. You talk about dialing in your heater and getting guys almost to the point of everything is thinking in the zone. 97. All right, I'm going in. Nope, missed my spot. Middle cut, 0-2. Tommy Pham, what are you sitting on? Middle cut, 98. See you later. So it was 7 innings of just noise coming down your throat. And when I watch him pitch, I can't help but think of Curt Schilling. And I know Schilling did it a little bit differently. Started the game at kind of that 92 to 94 range, and then when he needed to make a pitch, he could get it all the way up to 97, 98 miles an hour. Brandon Woodruff is more in that scenario where he's coming right down your throat from pitch one, sitting in that 96 to 97 range. Do we got the low home on him, S-Rod, right here? Can we spin around and have an AB off Brandon Woodruff? Because this is my worst nightmare, a righty that relies on a heavy fastball, two-seamer, four-seamer, doesn't matter what he's throwing with the breaking ball. So run this. Right now, I mean, he's coming right inside right there on Mr. Kim. Back that up one more time. There you go. So you got to react quick, and then he's got the nasty breaking ball to go with it. On the flip side, Blake Snell is not giving the Padres what they need, and I'm a huge fan of Blake Snell, and we are on this show. But the bottom line is when you can eliminate pitches and he's become one-dimensional. None of his off-speed stuff is he landing for strikes or giving you any impression that it's going to be in the zone. And you look at his numbers right here, and you'll just see some non-competitive pitches. And what I want you to focus on, look at the takes. Look at the body language in the takes. Rack that back. I mean, Lorenzo Cain is there's not even like maybe. And hitting, you tell the kids all the time, pause that. It's yes, 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 no. Yes, 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 no. It's not no, 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 yes. It's the complete opposite, but you're seeing these guys run it. It's no right out of his hand. I mean, he's actually mad at himself that he even checked his swing. Look at that take by Avisail Garcia. Keston here. That ball landed almost in the grass. So when he becomes a one-dimensional pitcher and you can rely on just sitting on the heater, I don't care who you are, I don't care how lifey your heater is, you're going to get pounded in the big leagues, as opposed to, and I know he was in the absolute zone right here, and it's still one of the most egregious managerial decisions or organizational decisions I've ever seen. But I wanted to bring this back because I was sitting there. I do not do pitching breakdowns because I have, obviously not the chops to do that. Bring that back again, can you? Is that a problem? And just pause that for me. And I just wanted to take a look at where he was standing on the mound, if he was breaking his hands a little bit quicker, something that might help. I don't see anything. So maybe Al Leiter and run this. Maybe Al Leiter, another pitcher, can tweet at me. This looks very similar. We've angled all these things up. He is just not landing his off-speed stuff for strikes to get anybody off anything except the fastball. And when you're playing in Miller Park against these beasts, you're eventually going to give up a couple homers. The only one who really had great ABs off Mr. Woodruff, Jay Cronenworth. I don't think this guy gets enough run. He has been really, really good for the Padres. So let's dive in on him a little bit, take you through his at-bats. I mean, you want to talk about having a first AB, rack that back. That is everything you're trying to accomplish besides go deep, your first AB. Bat angle, stay up the middle the other way. I get a heater that's pinpointed middle away, 97. I don't cheat. And I come around first base and I take my BGs off and hand them to Wayne Kirby and I say, ooh, 1 for 1, here we go. Nasty breaking ball. He leaves a changeup in the middle of the plate. Doesn't try and do too much. Base hit up the middle. Here we go, 2 for 2. He ended up grounded out his third at bat against Woodruff, but he was on everything. And when I watch him, I mean, he reminds me a lot of Craig Biggio, the Hall of Famer, so we wanted to turn him around a little bit. I mean, just that versatile guy who's just a ball player. Sticks his nose in there and kind of gets lost among the stars of the San Diego Padres, but I guarantee you Jace Tingler behind closed doors is absolutely infatuated with what this guy brings to the table, Roflo. So just a great game all around.